Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Lions and the Undertakers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Walker Buehler. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air right field, and that drops foul. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jason Dominguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one almost got him.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
In the dirt. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up and in. Gonna count 1-2. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. And that is the inning. And we're back. And starting this one, George Kirby.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Willie Adames, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Roman Anthony digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Kirby, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
To first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That misses. Ball 2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. And it's fouled away. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes. Whoa, that's down.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nabs it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Walker Buehler will go back to work. This one smoked out to left. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Rafael Devers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Alex Bregman. Kirby back to work. That one the other way, and foul ball. And strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep
took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
2-0.
In the dirt. Throws it away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. No score here, but a runner at third with one down.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And here's Freddie Freeman. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Gleyber Torres, the next to hit, takes outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1
Bregman
strike.
at third. Ortiz on at first with 2 down. Late swing fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Bregman, in his 9th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
1-1.
Jeter
Ball,
watches that
that's
pitch,
inside.
miss the strike zone for a ball. That's outside. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Hit in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB. Oh, and he hit him.
That got him. First base.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And he hits a ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.